What's up, guys? I'm gonna share with you exactly what I would do or tell myself if I was speaking to the 21-year-old broke Andrew. If I was starting my business over again today, there's a few things I would do differently and sooner. And in order to do that, I would, of course, have to know what I know now because I went through some trial and error. And my objective through these videos is to help you avoid as much of that pain as possible. So if I was starting back over today, the very first thing I would do is create my clarity of vision ASAP. You know, as entrepreneurs, it's very common for us, or for myself especially, I know, to get shiny object syndrome. And the one thing I did right in the beginning was I found a mentor, I found a path, and I just went after it. And every single day took action toward that. Yet, as soon as I started experiencing success, I got shiny object syndrome, and I started trying to buy houses in other markets sooner than I should have. And quite frankly, wasted a lot of time in marketing dollars trying to spread out when I should have went deeper in what was working. So that would be my number one advice to myself. I'm gonna tell you number 2 and 3 as well. Number 1 advice would be don't get shiny object syndrome. Find the mentor again, find the guide again that is right, and copy exactly what it is that they say to do, and whatever work, because when you find the right mentor or guide, they are going to give you tools and opportunities and knowledge to be able to make things work for you. And as you begin to experience that success, don't shiny object syndrome to something else. Go deep on that success you're experiencing, right? If you get your first short-term rental and it's bringing you $4,000 a month, well, darn it, go get another short-term rental. And so go deep on the success you're experiencing. That'd be the number 1 key to myself if I was talking to my 21-year-old broke self again. Number 2, I would tell myself, make sure that you are building out a infrastructure. What do I mean by that? You know, it's easy as an entrepreneur. Number 1, make sure we have the right tools, the right mentor, the right guide. We say yes now and we figure out how as we should. And sometimes, at least for myself, I was so busy in the doing the next deal, doing the next phone call, doing the next closing, that I didn't focus early enough on the infrastructure or the systemization of what was working, meaning creating myself a checklist. What is it I do on every single closing so that when I have someone else doing this, handling this with me or for me, that they can duplicate what it is I do. So build that infrastructure, build that steady checklist, that steady stream that continues to flow beyond me, and gives the company quite frankly ability to grow beyond me rapidly. So that would be my second step of advice to myself. Thirdly, I would tell myself, automate ASAP. Hire fast, fire faster. Find the right team members. Put them in the right roles or positions. When you find the right team, you know, there's no reason for any of us to take crap. And when you find the right team, they're gonna love working with you and you're gonna love working with them. It's a symbiotic relationship that works well. And if it's not working well, it's time to make a transition. Quite frankly, if you're holding on to team members that aren't a fit for your company, and you probably know it and they probably know it, and you're doing them a disservice by not releasing them to pursue other ventures and continuing to keep them at a place in your company or around you that's not a fit. So part ways as amicably and quickly as possible and move along to the next opportunity or to the next venture, or finding the team member that is a proper fit who loves that role. You know, if you try to hire a action brain who is good at buying houses and getting on the phone and closing deals quickly to do an admin role, to sit down in the office and to make sure that the books are kept right, to input data, they're not gonna last long. That's not a fit for that role, right? It would drive them crazy. By the same token, if you hire that admin person who loves data entry, who loves bookkeeping, who loves doing paperwork, and who loves all of that office work, to get on the phone and to close deals and negotiate deals and have that high action position, it probably would drive them crazy because that's a different role. So make sure that you are automating quickly. That's what I would tell myself. Automate quickly, find the right people for the right roles, give them the right tools, and get out of their way. Now, that being said, it's absolutely key, again, to find the right guidance. And that's the bonus I would tell myself, and I didn't make that a entry point because of the fact that I did do that, and I'm grateful I did. But I remember at 21 years old, scared out of my mind. I never made over $30,000 in a year before. And I'm sitting there at my first seminar, and I wound up committing to a $34,000 coaching package, and I borrowed the money to do it. And I was terrified out of my mind. Yet, it paid off. If I had to do over, I would do it again, even if it was double or triple the price, because it's came back so many times over, and for that, I am grateful. Find the right mentor, the right guide, the right networking opportunities, the right group, and surround yourself by those that inspire you to continue growing to the next level. That, my friend, is the advice to the 21-year-old broke Andrew. I know that was a value to you. Like, subscribe, follow, share. I'll see you on the next video.